Bad news. It's fun. Hey folks, welcome back to the garage. It is starting to get cold, so swishy jacket season. Another liminal episode today. Let's go check it out. I have a couple of things I need to do inside the car, which include just cleaning up some of these areas that are still kind of raw metal. Over there, and I'd like to handle this as well. But before I do that, I'm going to put down some plastic here because this is in okay shape, and I don't want this to get like really bad or hard to clean. So let's do that, and then ideally by the end of this video, I'm going to try to put the dash harness back in. I'd like to start putting things somewhat back together. It'd be nice to be able to wire it up a little bit. Let's get a better idea of how things kind of go together. Let's get started. What do we do next? Aren't you glad this isn't another door video? can't really get in there with anything, so that's gonna have to do for now. we painted both wheel wells. I'm gonna probably put also the roof. I'm gonna put the sound deadener on those on the roof. So I just wanted to get a coat of this stuff down first. I'm hurrying through this because it's cold, windy, and I just really want to get this done before it's really bad. All right, I taped off this. I'm gonna sand in the in there and spray some paint because there's a couple little like rusty spots if you look on the back. There's some rust, so I just want to get all that treated before I close this in for the winter. That's about all I can feasibly get to. I might try to hit it with a brush and some PLR15, but I can't really reach. I'm gonna probably put a layer of paint, white paint in there at some point too. All right, so definitely getting a little bit scrappier. Yeah, I had to get some rust reformer on that stuff. There's one more spot I'd like to hit actually, but it could be a huge can of worms, so I say let's try it. All right, and that's right here. So I'm gonna try to, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to keep this. I would love to, but I gotta get up in here with the wire wheel, and this is probably gonna get ripped off. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to take care of this, and hopefully it doesn't bust through, and if it does, I am screwed on this hatch. But we'll see. Let's give it a try. Since this isn't the full paint, I'm just gonna just do this. Alright, here we go. Bad news, it's f***ed. It's f***ed. It's really bad. Alright, I'm gonna have to get a hatch somehow. I'm telling you right now what I'm gonna do. I am gonna hit this all with some rust reformer, and I'm gonna continue as I was before. Don't do this if it's your own project. You should cut all this out and do it right. The only reason why I'm doing it this way is because the outside is not bad. But I'll bring you in for a closer look. I just want to hit this one more time. But yeah, it looks like we have to replace this hatch. Shit. Let me show you folks what's going on here. Okay, let's start at the, it's not too bad over here. See, the problem is this is a lip, so you can take care of this, but there's another piece of metal sandwiched in here. And if that has rust on the back side of it, which you'll see is a problem later, that's a problem. So as we come along, you can see right here we start having problems. There's a hole through this. That means this entire piece of metal here and the one behind it has corrosion that I can't get to. So this whole thing's got to go. But it gets worse. So here we go. More. Then we get to about here and it starts getting real bad. So look at this. There's no way I'm gonna have access to the back of that panel. So that is pretty bad at that point. There's nothing I can do. I would have to cut out all this metal and reshape it, and I don't know if I'm able to do that, honestly. So another bad spot here. Coming over here, I didn't finish cleaning this side out yet, but I'll finish that. And then we'll just hit it with some rust reformer, because that's gonna have to do for now. I mean, as it is, my budget is kind of shot from some other unrelated things. It had to come out of the car budget. So a new one of these is not really in the budget at the moment. These things happen, you know. And I was concerned about that the minute I saw it, and today we just ripped the Band-Aid off, so there's that. Other than that, it is what it is. We'll just keep on living our lives. So this is a temporary fix. Again, this is a temporary fix. Unideal, of course. It's a shame, but I mean, this is where these things rust, so. What are you gonna do? Oh, this can's good. Good can. I've been worried about that for so long. I'm just glad it's off my chest now. Cool. Well, that's that. All right. I don't feel good about this one, but I gotta start pushing things along. It's no surprise this project has taken a very long time, and again, I'm going back to like, what can I live with? And I can live with it for now. I imagine I'm not gonna be able to find a hatch very easily. So yeah, for now, this will be fine. You can't tell from the outside, at least I don't think. Do they sell carbon fiber hatches? Might be nice. This winter, I need to put the dashboard back in with all the wiring. I wanna get all wired up, not all wired up, but like, I want to get the battery box wired up. I want to get the dash harness back in. Yeah, so I'm not going to be able to paint much over the winter. I want to just kind of like rush it out now. Could always sand it and paint it again later. That stuff is pretty good at stopping rust. I know this because 2 years ago when I did the spare tire well, I used like 2 cans of that stuff in it. So far, I haven't seen any rust come through. So I'm sure it works. I'm putting a lot of faith into it. Wanted to get a little bit more done, but then I kept seeing more and more rust. There's a little bit more on the edges of the pinch on the door. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do for that yet. I don't wanna just spray, but if I have to, I will. So, thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Keep it sleazy, and I will see you next time. I kinda wanna just like take the hatch off and throw it away. Do the rest of the car and then just put a hatch on later. Come on. I'm gonna probably put also the roof. It's gonna getting a little bit scrappier, sloppier.